Hello, today we are going to learn about shape creatures. So we're going to start by practicing some of our organic shapes, which are shapes that do not have a name and typically have curving edges. So I'm drawing a few examples here. This might be a good thing to practice before doing this activity. They can curve any direction and they might just look like blobs. You can be really creative when you make organic shapes. They can also kind of look like things, like that could be a foxtail or a question mark. This one looks like a leaf. Leaves are organic shapes. Things in nature are usually organic shapes. Like a pear, for example. Any of these could work for your organic shape. Now, geometric shapes usually have a name that we recognize, like a circle or a triangle. They don't always have straight sides, but a lot of times they do, like this diamond. A rectangle is also a shape we know. Any shape you can think of, a square. They can have multiple sides. Usually they do have straight lines, like this hexagon has 6 sides. If you wanted to draw an octagon with 8 sides, that would also be a geometric shape. This is another type of triangle, but it is still a geometric shape. Now, one we might not think of off the top of our heads is a cross or a plus sign. This would be considered a geometric shape because of its straight lines, and it is symmetrical. Not all geometric shapes have to be symmetrical, but many of them are because of their straight lines. Now I'm going to draw some creatures. I'm starting with my organic shape monster. And I just kind of drew any old shape I could think of. And now I'm going to add some eyes. He looks a little bit angry. In your activity, I'm going to include some examples of face features that you can choose from to add to your own drawings. I'm giving him raised eyebrows so he doesn't look as scary. Now this kind of divot here could be his mouth. You can use your shape to make it look like body parts. I'm adding some stick legs and arms. You could add real legs and arms if you want, but your shape monster should have some kind of face, or your shape creature. It doesn't have to be a monster. They could all be very friendly. Because the plus sign is such an interesting shape, I'm going to use that for my geometric shape monster. Now you have to be a little bit more creative with where you put the facial features. So I'm doing some big oval eyes. You could even have the eyes not on your creature. They could have been kind of floating in the air. And he has a nose and a big smile. Now I'm going to add some legs with shoes this time. You could add as many accessories as you want to your shape creature. I'm also going to add arms with real hands instead of stick hands. Make sure they have 5 fingers if you're going to add hands. And then I'm going to put hair on my creature. I could have added hair to my other creature, but I didn't want to. And that's it.